Hello and welcome to Scholar Coaching. If you'd also like to participate, follow the link below and access the replay inbox. In there, go ahead and drop your replay file, ball chasing link, or YouTube video of you playing your preferred game mode, and mention your competitive rank or 6-man's rank if possible. If any of this doesn't make any sense to you while watching the video, feel free to follow up on my Scholar School of Learning series in my video playlist. We go over all the basic ideas and general rotations that are talked about in these replay analysis. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. All right, let's get these done. Let's knock it out. Let's step this up. All right, Reiny here, starting on the left side of the field. Spinning camera on take kickoff. Bang, 50. Huge 50. That went right through the guy. He also was probably trying to fake it, but it was, double diagonal, so they didn't have anyone to break to. Your third here is a little aggressive, but it's not too bad. This is pretty safe. They're in a bit of a side motion, side swiping situation, but I would recommend not boosting here. And just continue driving. Go ahead and take your time. You could stop even right here, just face down, they're counter clear, then be available on the right wall. Drive up, go and engage this, try to get the center now. We get that center over Piggy, because Piggy's going inside the center net. This could turn into a pass to Hijack, and that could be a goal opportunity. But even if not, you'd still create that pressure. You could even stop and just wait out as third here. Maybe get a reposition from your midline that you're cutting across from, like if you went this cross side anyway. Right, just take your time, drive. Oh, it's failing. Turn out back towards net. You're available. You head straight in. Now you give Money this hit. He drops, it goes down, you intercept, right? If he tries to bang that over you, well, now you force a teammate to be able to rotate behind you. You're able to jump up and slow it down at least to buy them a lot of time and intercept, right? You end up getting the touch here, though. Good catch, good opportunity. Great flick over them. You're really executing this overall play really well. I feel like you could be getting a little bit more. The execution of that level, I feel like you could be getting quite a bit more if you had a bit straighter of a line towards the net or onto that challenge. Either way, though, good cut here. I like how you push in a little bit slower. Try to take your time. Now that you're taking your time, though, you need to be ready to let them beat you to this ball, right? That's going to be a huge position on this. As you step in and Money might jump on this, you got to get ready to dunk his next play, not try to overall get ahead and meet him on this when you're slow. If you wanted to bang this upfield, you should have, instead of driving up the wall and around, you should have just driven straight in, up, and bang this downfield to your extension, right? But the second you want to take your time and slow down here, you might just want to let Money have a bad touch, right? He has a really awkward touch. There's no one shooting this. Taking your time could be really effective. You let him jump off. He gets a bad touch here. Now you're engaging. You get your free possession. You go up. You can solo play this. You can bang it on net. You let your teammate take over, right? And you stay available as an extension over here the same way, right? You see that drop. You're like, oh, no one's here for this? All right, I'll extend to the right. Here's literally, you can still get the same thing as well. Or you just take the shot yourself like I was just showing, right? And those opportunities will arise. And that's going to be a huge part of sometimes you're coming in slow here. Identify what the most dangerous touch is and be ready to intercept it. Because if your teammate, Little URL, whatever his name is, or Liluri, didn't show up from back post, it wasn't a good position, they might have had to turn around there. Then the opponent might show up all of a sudden on a free ball and try to shoot it on your net. It could be really awkward. Similar kind of thing here, right? You are third position. Don't pre-flip forward. Don't come in aggressive. So this is similar to the first play. Take your time here. Go ahead and let them catch or play the ball, right? Let Piggy bang it. He intercepts. Now you come in. You intercept. And Money Mags is a little awkward. If you put this backboard or high top shelf right here, anything on the left side of that especially would be really good, and that'd probably be a free goal. In the same way here, the counterattack could be really aggressive, create a lot of opportunities, create great overall offense. Good flick here. Again, your executions are very good. With mechanic and execution of that level, honestly, line up those plays. You could probably get some free goals out of these, or some free, really good, more potent opportunities. That's okay. I'm okay with you engaging that. Is this solo queue? You are playing with Hey Jackson. Hey Jackson is the one that committed here. All right, I wouldn't trust the free play guy either, or the random queue guy. So that's fair. I'm okay with you engaging that. The chip here doesn't make much sense. When you're turning around here, get your ball cam off a little bit sooner. You know the ball's gonna bounce back into mid. Ball cam off. Identify the space. Know it's coming to shoot it. Now when you turn in, you're confident that you have the time and space that you need to make this play happen. You let it bounce. Maybe you solo play to get in front of Hayjack. Get the crossover here by side boost. He can step in, get the ball and side boost while you land back in the mid. He can pass back to you and shoot. Or maybe even then you let that bounce and you start a solo play on the net. Create an opportunity, make something happen here, right? Assuming someone was there. Exactly, right? But once you realize how much time you really have here, you can identify that, right? You make the flip. Bang. You're now committed to this play no matter what happens to the ball or you here, right? You're now committed to this situation. Ball cam off right here. Get your camera to flick over with your joystick, right? Oh, no one's here. No one's engaging. Cool. You turn back around. You engage. You take your time. There's no stress, right? And it's really easy to panic on that. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I still do it. Like, I can tell you that this is like the way to do it, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's easier said than done. If you never get that done, I wouldn't stress too much. At least you got the touch. At least you kept the pressure off your side of the field. You still did a really good job there in getting that opportunity and creating that possession. But we can always ask for that little bit more, right? And if you can make that step happen, that'd be a huge improvement on that overall play. All right, coming into here, you're now turned out and you're pretty much bailing. When you're turning out here and you start this boost, ball cam off. I don't care how that 50 goes, ball cam off. Look at Lurley here, right? He's coming in super hard, just bail to third. Let the man cut you, grab the side boost here. If this fails, you're ahead of it. If it goes well, you're still coming in, right? And you don't have to wait for Pig anyway. You do end up sinking this goal anyway. But you have Hayjack here's extension. Hayjack can grab the 12 pad, turn in, grab this 12 pad, come up, and get a very similar touch or a very similar shot on net either way. It should still be covered. If it's not, I'd much rather that you're covering net though during this play in case this 50 fails, right? Because what if Money Mag here took a softer line beginning with, dumped up, and beat literally to this, or dunked literally to this ball, or beat him and put it on your net? You're really aggressive. But if you're right here grabbing side boost turning in, you'd be right in front of it, you get the save, right? And that's what I'm scared about here when I see this play here and I see the way you played that, right? It's not really much about the actual execution of how you what you try to do. It's about the execution of the opponent, right? It might work right now in this MMR, in this 6-man's or ranked. It's in ranked, yeah, in this MMR. But you step up and you get to, like, you know, top of SSL or these guys, or you get some B+ opponents. Or this MMR, you might even run into like guys that are like pros and whatnot, and they won't mess up that line. They'll hit that over your teammate. That's just a free goal for them. Get ready to defend those two. Clutch out that game. You wait this third, you see it's free, you start to push up slowly. I like the slow push here. This is really effective. Much like the earlier plays, like when I told you, just take your time, slow down, just face it down. This is a great example of how effective this can be right here, right? You're taking your time, you're driving up slowly. Your teammate has the free touch. You're just aware of the opponents, right? You're just watching the opponents. No one's engaging your teammate. If someone's engaging your teammate, I'd expect you to rotate back to net right now, right? But in the situation, no one's engaging your teammate. Teammate has a free touch. Why not just drive up casually, right? And by you driving up casually, even if you went as fast as you could, you're never going to get there in time for Hayjack's shot, right? So you may as well just take your time. And then when this play fails or they end up getting a bad touch, look how effective you are to get in front of this and to dunk him. That very well, if it's not, it was a free goal, right? You punished this so well. You didn't hesitate anywhere in there. You faced in the play the whole time through. You took your time. You just executed your play. That was fantastic. That's a really high-level play right there. Really well thought through, really well done. Good punishment. Well done there. That was perfect. If you do that every time you're third man, you can get all those opportunities every single time. It may not pay out into a goal like that every single time, but you'll get those opportunities, which means that you'll increase your goal chances, right? Or how many times you do get a goal, which means that you get more goals a game, and so on. Jump off, you take the 50, get it over, nice. I was a little sketched out with your touch off the wall there, but you read the distance, you did a good job getting it. I'd prefer if you kept a little more possession when you hit that off the wall and keep the possession, or go for that possession there. But it is what it is. Right here when you turn around, make this a simple habit like I was talking about earlier. Ball cam off here when you turn around. Identify your third. Oh, he's all the way back post. Now this is your teammate. If he called that he was all the way back post, you don't have to check for it. You could trust him. And I'll give you that here. But as a habit, Nunes will turn it off. Then, now you see he's all the way deep. Ball cam back on. Start the shadow. Right? Get the same turn in, whatever you want to get in here. I'd actually recommend, though, keep pacing him a little bit more. If he shoots it, your teammate's got the save. You know that because you checked for him. And if he ends up crossing it, that's where your teammate's awkward. You want to block that line. If you show up early and throw into midfield, now your teammate might have to show up late for a second man that's going to chip over him, because if they have a good second man here, right, going back to the idea, if you play against some better players, maybe you could get against a pro level player and so on, they show up second. Let's see here, Piggy, Money Mag. Let's say Money Mag here saw Piggy leaving, cut into midfield here early, started stepping here 12-12, right? Here's the infield pass, bang, shot opportunity, right? If they pass that and make that opportunity, he's getting dusted to that ball, and that's just a shot on the short side, right? That could be really, really awkward. But you force it into the corner, they never get the goal. Your teammate gets the ball in the corner, you always get that breakout, it's always guaranteed. And that's basically what I'm asking you to guarantee here. Is guarantee that ball into the corner where it's always going to be there, it's always going to be guaranteed, it's always going to be free for your third man. Come back to that third, back post. You come in early on this net, so you have to chase straight out, a little awkward. Huge one here, I always say this, right? I always recommend it. Turn out here, turn left, trust your boys. Grab outside the back post line. Now you're outside post line, you can turn in because he has the free line. Then you come in, you just bang this right here on the first bounce, you know you're dusting him. And you try your best to clear it over here in this corner. Ideally, hey, your teammate here, hey Jack, will turn in and extend. Then when you land, you get to go into midfield for him. He reads the corner bounce, passes at midfield back into you, that's a free goal. Or on the other side of this, if you just get a good line and bang it right here, you can put it on net. They're overstepped. If you put that crossbar somewhere net, somewhere really close on high ball, really good power, that's a free goal. They're overstepped. You could literally just clear that, right? As you're coming here a little bit late, I would highly recommend here that you do have an advantage on this ball because he is coming in from behind it. You could jump quite a bit later on this and just go ahead and don't panic. Boost through, get a good high chip on this. Don't try to drop it. Do your best to get high and banging. And at least then if they do dunk, it goes off to the sidewall and your teammate has more possession. Little early on the back post timing here once again, right? I love that you're coming out the back post a little bit, but try to get yourself out wider so you're turning in lateral, facing the whole time through, then you keep momentum, right? And he's in front of you, or you're in front of the play. Or in the same way, you'd be able to stop and reposition for this guy. So you go ahead and stop, Oh, it's awkward. Now you drive in. This guy, you're up, and you get that clear off to the side. It's really difficult, honestly. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. If you trust your teammates to rotate behind you here, though, and you think Hajack's going to make it in time, what you can also do, though, is keep this near side bubble, face into midfield here, come in and 50 this guy, and you should be able to get into there for that 50. Really difficult to time and do, and there's a lot of trust you have to put into Hajack, but at the same time, it is a plausible play, and you could do it. They had a really good shot there, honestly, with the lack of possession on that. If you get scored on by holding net, I mean, you're getting scored on with the way you played anyway, but at least then if they get a weak touch on it, you're getting a guaranteed clear out. That's going to be really effective. Good job trusting your third there. I love that awareness. Grab this pad. Do you got a guy on cross or no, right? When you turn in here, right, this ball's running away from you. You may as well be rotating out in this situation like this, right? So ball cam off. Identify Hajack. Oh, he's already there? Great, let me bubble out. Let me face in from here for the cross side. He pinches, it comes up. Now I'm ready for Money's hit. Money drops it. I go up. Boom, right? Look at this hit. You could drop this to the left side here for Jack. Or Hajack, bop, bop, all the way down. The boy cuts in, rolls out to him, he gets the shot on net for free. Or in the same way, you might even be able to double tap this back into center over Piggy as he steps out, and then Hajack cuts in and sinks it for you, right? Opportunities are ready to arise. You got to be in that position, though, to get the opportunity. In the same way, you could also just chip it on net, make them waste boost, and make them rotate even more risky than they were before, right? Make them more awkward. All starts from identifying that cross side, though, and then playing a better, more proper third, and then being available for that counterattack. Flick, over, Money's awkward, drop, pinch, couple of squirts of boost here, right? Couple of squirts of boost, just keep on driving casually, right? Don't squirt your boost. Maybe come out the diamond here, grab your 12s, he chips, he pinches, right? You're squirting, coming in aggressive. Why don't you just wait here? You already know you're beat by Epsilon, you wait for the touch, he whiffs, your teammate comes up, now you're faced again, you're ready for that midfield pass because you saw your teammate rotating behind you, so you trust him to go third. He didn't go third, but you trust him, right? 50 comes out, you start the shadow, you identify, oh, he's in immediately, great, you rotate underneath him like you did anyway, and look at that, you're third anyway. But what you lose here is if your teammate got the pass or he gets the breakthrough here, and it pitches over Piggy or it comes out like this, right, rolls off and whatnot, you're really slow to that, you might not be able to get there for the free goal. Epsilon might recover and get in front of that. If they're a better player, their third man will get there in time, right? You can't be racing them, you got to be beating them, you got to be available for that shot and pass when you're playing the second man. You're trying too hard to play a second man from behind them, and you're also getting yourself in these weird rotation lines where your teammate thinks you're going to third, then cuts back in, and then now next thing you know, you're cutting into second, last second, and then it's like you have a double second man, and it's really risky. Anyway, Chup, you leave. You can stay extension here a little bit, right? You have one guy, ball cam off right here when you're getting ready for this wave dash. There's Liluri going back into back post, right? You see him leaving. Don't flip, turn, go around the midfield, get ready for this 50. They get the drop. You could be coming in for this guy instead. They take the 50 here. I mean, really, your teammates got this, right? So if you're taking second man, you trusted him, right? If they bang this or Piggy bangs this, whoever's third here, which would be Liluri right now, would just get the free save, right? Much like what you're ready for. But at the same time, you could have been right here, and then you get the possession and shot right here. Now this is pressure. Money Mag's overstep. Epsilon is out of position, rotating back. This shot on net right now would be a free goal. That'd be pretty much unsavable for Money right now, right? And that's the opportunity that you're kind of missing by not cutting an extension there, taking that midfield and taking that shot. Good try on the double here. Really close to the idea. Damn. Jumping a little early, get that chip, wait for the dunk, then jump and react to this. A simple double jump barrier is really all you need. You're trying too hard to like pre-jump as if you're going for the double tap to begin with. But if you just jump right now and come up, that's just shootable. Very easy to shoot. You can still get the power you need to get it. Very reasonable. When you're chipping the ball for a backboard read, it's different than going for a double tap off of a single hit, right? You chipped that ball. You didn't jump to hit the ball, right? You chipped it, then jumped. So if you're chipping then jump, you may as well delay that jump a little bit when it's a soft chip like that, and go for the read after that rather than prediction. Don't try to double tap something that doesn't mean double tap. It just makes it really difficult. But you could try to predict the backboard hit, and you don't read that, and do your best to shoot that either way. Touch, nice. Okay, passes off. You grab that. Teammates up, go back post here, right? You're cutting in for basically nothing. If you cut in here and you get in, the team fails, Hajack's stuck in the corner. You want to expect Hajack to cut here and be extension. Go ahead and grab yourself this 12 right here. Cut yourself outside like I've been talking about. Back post lineup, right? Hajack is stuck in the corner. If this gets dunked by Money right now, right? Like that, instead of you clearing out to Literal to get that shot on net and so on, instead you'd be coming this way and clearing it out to nobody, and you also might be late. That could be pinched in the net, be a shot on net, and you're showing up after the fact, right? You're reacting to the 50 rather than being ahead of it, and you really have to identify third there because your teammate was stuck in the corner. Boom, chip, down, good try, that's fair. Your teammate's there, you grab side boost, New clear. You go back post here. Good. That's exactly what you want to do. Ideally here, when you're coming back post as well, you see the 50, you pinch, you turn in with this right now. You boost, you read it, you dunk, and you shoot that on net, right? Maybe that'll be the opportunity. Or, if you can't do that, then you actually want to slow down and wait. This is an awkward shot for them, right? You have to wait for the shot, so just go and start slowing down for the 50, turn in, right? Build momentum with the guy's touch, he's up. You turn in, you go up, you beat this guy, you dust it, go over to the right side to hijack. Similar thing to get, but you get it more reliably because it's easier to get mechanically. Your teammate tries to cut you, that's really unfortunate. You try to go up, you fake. Maybe not the best time to fake that. You try to rotate out, your teammate also rotates out, you cut back into second man, drops in short, you fake, go to right wall, leaves. Your third man's there? Not? Maybe? Simple habit, right? Simple habit. Your teammate must have not called it. Ball came off right here. Oh, he's really awkward at the back post of net. Great, let me cut. Up. Cross it, right? If you just hit this to the left or the left side of your crossed it, you could go over. It'd roll up the wall for him. You get corner boost. You'd have that counter attack, right? You could really prevent this. Simple habit, right? Turn off that ball cam. Identify him. Boom. I love how I was telling you to fix that, and it literally would have prevented this goal. Anyway, let's watch this last little bit here into the last goal. Step in, over. Super risky. This should be a goal for them, right? You have a teammate upfield, one guy gets demoed, you need to hold third. Let them shoot this, don't try to beat them to it, you're just not going to. Dodge money mag up the wall maybe a little bit, right? Come up the wall, come down the wall, he shoots, you're in, you bang it, or you throw off to the side like you do anyway. But get it before it reaches the net, right? Because that could be in the net and that could be a goal. You don't want to let that get scored on. You come across here, you try to read it. Goes a little bit over. Lillary follows up. Chip. You're waiting mid. Dunk, read, maybe? Okay. I love how you don't bail here beforehand, but it'd be really good if you stayed a little bit more neutral. Then 45-degree return. Then neutral right turn waiting. And then bail here, because if you're just a little bit later, it doesn't make much of a difference, right? 12-12. The boost, was it there? It wasn't there. Identify that, right? But grab your 12s. 12. 12 coming in, right? He gets the touch 50 anyway. You come through, you barrel through, you still get the save. Very close. It might be a tad bit later, but you'll still get the save. You'll be pretty much in the same range just from that little bit of difference. Now you follow through, you come in for this. Gets hit over you. Again, ball came off. Identify your third. Don't pre-turn in here, right? So boom, you turn back around. Your zero boost. Ball came off right here. You know he's going to hit it. It's either on the net. There's nothing you can do, right? He's awkward, right? Oh, check the ball. Bouncing out to mid. He's on the mid side, though. You saw him turn mid. Wait the net, right? Now you go out for your corner boost like you do anyway. Wrap back in towards the net. Very close. Good idea. Touch. Follow up. 50 pinch. Nobody. All right. Keep in mind here, right? Like I was telling you to identify earlier, look at Lillary. He's cutting in. He's extension. He's still upfield. Hold your third here. I'm going to recommend that you wait net a little bit more, right? Wait for this next 50 here. Now drive in a little bit. Start from back here. He gets the pinch and opportunity. That's really awkward. I don't know if I'd beat money mags, but you can still show up now, pushing in mid for Lillary. Come in for the same shot opportunity if you want it, or identify that's really awkward. You might get beat, but good shot either way. Well done. You still be able to show up for that. And if they dunked him here, right, you'd be starting from a little bit farther back. So let's imagine they cut in, they 50 this right here, dunk, boom, right? Big hit. Let's imagine this gets dunked and rolls out this way. You'd be ready to come up and keep that counter attack, keep that pressure going. Don't let it come to your side. You'd put that right on their side. That'd be done. GG, easy, right? All said, done. That's the end of this replay. We're moving on to the next one.